The following is a lecture given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on September 30th, 1968, in Seattle.
Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindam Adipurusham Tamaham Bhajami. So our program is to worship with love and devotion Govinda, the original person, Govindam Adipurusham. This is Krishna consciousness. We are teaching people to love Krishna. That's all. Our program is to love, to place your love in the proper place. That is our program. Everyone wants to love, but he is being frustrated on account of his love being misplaced. People do not understand it. They are being taught, first of all, you love your body. Then, little extended, you love your father and mother. Then, love your brother and sister. Then, love your society. Love your country. Love the whole human society, humanity. But all this extended love, so-called love, will not give you satisfaction. Unless you reach to the point to love Krishna, then you will be satisfied. Just like if you throw a stone on some reservoir of water on a lake, there immediately begins a circle. The circle expands, and expanding, when the circle touches the shore, it stops. Unless the circle reaches the bank or the shore of the reservoir of the water, it goes on increasing. So, we have to increase. Increase. And the increase means there are two ways. If you practice, I love my society, I love my country, I love my human nation, and then living entities, so on. But if you directly touch Krishna, then everything is there. It is so nice. Because Krishna means all attractive, includes everything. Why everything? Because Krishna is the center. Just like in a family. If you love your father, then you love your brothers, sisters, the servant of your father, the home of your father, the wife of your father, mainly your mother, everyone. The central point is father. This is crude example. Similarly, if you love Krishna, then your love will be expanded everywhere. Another example, just like if you love a tree, the leaves, the flowers, the branches, the trunks, the twigs, everything, you simply pour water on the root. Then your loving affairs for the tree will automatically serve. If you love your countrymen, if you want to see that your countryman becomes educated, advanced economically, and mentally, physically, then what do? You pay tax to the government. Don't hide your income tax. You simply pay tax to the central government and it will be distributed to the education department, to the defense department, to the hygienic department, everything. Therefore, these are crude examples. But actually, if you want to love everything, then you try to love Krishna. You will not be frustrated because that is complete. When your love is complete, then you will not be frustrated. Just as you have got complete feeding, if you are satisfied with food completely, then you say, I am satisfied. No, I don't want any more. So this Krishna consciousness movement is very simple. Very simple. It is inaugurated by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu especially, although it is very old in the Vedic Scripture, but it's still taking from the historical point of view, this Krishna consciousness movement is since Lord Krishna appeared on the surface of this planet 5,000 years ago, and later on Lord Chaitanya 500 years ago he expanded that movement of Krishna consciousness. His mission, Lord Chaitanya's mission is Aradha Bhagavan Brajasastana. If you want to love, or if you want to be subordinate, everyone is subordinate. This is false. Everyone wants to be independent, but nobody is independent. Everyone is subordinate. Nobody can say that I am independent. Can you say, any one of you, that you are independent? Is there anybody? No. Everyone is subordinate. Willingly. Not by force. Everyone becomes subordinate. The girls say to the boy, I want to become your servant. Willingly. Similarly, boy says to a girl, I want to be a servant. Why? That is my nature. I want to be subordinate. Because my nature is to be subordinate. But I do not know. I prefer, I reject this subordination, I accept another subordination. But subordination is there. Just like a worker. He works here, he finds some better wages another place. He goes there. But that does not mean he becomes independent. He is subordinate. So, Lord Chaitanya teaches that if you want to be subordinate, or if you want to worship somebody, who worships somebody? Unless you feel somebody is greater than you, why shall you worship? I worship my boss because I think that he is greater than me. He gives me wages, salary, monthly, $600. Therefore I must worship him, I must please him. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that you become subordinate of Krishna. Aradha Bhagavan Vijasataya. If you want to worship, worship Krishna. And next, Tadhyama Vrindavanam. If you want to worship somebody, then love Krishna, worship Krishna, or his place, Vrindavan. because everyone wants to love some place. That is now nationalism. Some country, somebody says, I love this American land. Somebody says, I love this Chinese land. Somebody says, I love the Russian land. So everyone wants to love some land. Bhoma ijjati. People are naturally inclined to love some material land. Generally, where he is born, he tries to love. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that because you are inclined to love some person, you love Krishna. Because you want to love some land, you love Vrindavan. Aradha Bhagavan Vijasatanaya Stadhyama Vrindavanam. But if somebody says, how to love Krishna, I cannot see Krishna, how to love Krishna, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Ramya Kachi Upasana Brajavadhu Bhargavi Kalpita. If you want to learn, if you want to know the process of worshipping Krishna, loving Krishna, just try to follow the footprints of the gopis. Gopis. The gopis then love the highest perfectional love. Ramya Kachit Upasana. There are different kinds of love or worship in the world. The beginning is, oh God, give us our daily bread. This is the beginning. Anyway, I mean to say, taught to love God, that we are instructed that you go to temple, go to church and pray to God for your necessities, for your grievances. That is the beginning. But that is not pure love. The pure love, perfection of pure love, can be found among the gopis. That is the example. How they love Krishna? They love Krishna. Krishna was a cowherd's boy. With his friends, other cowherd's boy, he used to go with his cows in the pasturing ground the whole day. That was the system, because people at that time were satisfied with land and cows, that's all. That is the means of solution of all economic problems. They are not industrial, they are not servant of anyone, simply get production from the land and take milk from the cows, the whole food problem solved. So, Krishna used to go to the pasturing ground, and the gopis at home, they were girls or women, women or girls were not allowed to work. That is the Vedic system. They should keep at home and they should be given protection by the father, by the husband or elderly sons. They are not meant for going out. So they kept themselves at home. But Krishna was, say, miles away in the pasturing ground. And the gopis at home thinking, oh, Krishna's feet, he's so soft. Now he is walking on the rough grounds. The particles of stones are pricking his soul. So he must be feeling some pain. In this way thinking, they used to cry. Just Krishna is miles away. And what Krishna is feeling, they are simply thinking of that feeling. Krishna may be feeling like this is love. This is love. They are not asking Krishna, my dear Krishna, what you have brought from your pasturing ground. How is your pocket? Let me see. No. Simply thinking of Krishna, how Krishna will be satisfied. They used to dress themselves because he can go before Krishna with nice dress, he will be happy to see. Generally, a boy or a man becomes happy to see his lover or wife nicely dressed. That is, therefore, it is the nature of the owner to dress nice. And according to Vedic system, a woman should dress very nicely just to satisfy her husband. That is the Vedic system. If her husband is not at home, then she should not dress nicely. There are Indians. Prosita Bhatrika. There are different dresses of women. By seeing the dress, one will understand what she is. One can understand by seeing the dress that she is unmarried girl. One can see simply by the dress that she is married wife. One can see by the dress that she is widow. One can see by the dress that she is prostitute. So, dress is so important. So, prosita vartika. So, we are not going to discuss about the social. We are discussing about love affairs of Krishna. So, gopis, Krishna and gopi, the relationship was so intimate and so unalloyed that Krishna himself admitted, my dear gopis, it is not in my power to repay you about your loving affairs. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He became bankrupt. That, my dear gopis, it is not possible for me to repay your debts which you have created by loving me. So that is the highest perfection of love. Brahmakasi Upasana Brajavadhuka. I am just describing the mission of Lord Chaitanya. He giving us instruction, his mission, that the only lovable object is Krishna and his land, Vrindavan. And the process of loving him is a vivid example, the gopis. Nobody can reach. There are different stages of devotees. And gopis are supposed to be on the highest platform. And amongst the gopis, the supreme is Radha. Therefore nobody can surpass the love of Radha. Brahmakajit upasana Vajavadu Bhaddhavija Kalvika Srimad Bhagavatam Mangalam Purana. Now, to learn this, all these science of loving God, there must be some book, some authoritative literature. Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Srimad Bhagavatam, Amalam Purana. The Srimad Bhagavatam is the spotless description of understanding how to love God. There is no other description. No. From the beginning, it is teaching how to love God. Those who have studied Srimad Bhagavatam, the first verse in the first canto is Janmadya Sajataha Satyam Param Dhimahi. The beginning is that I am offering my unalloyed devotion to the Supreme, from whom everything has emanated. Janmadasya. So, it is a, it is a great description. So, Srimad Bhagavatam, if you want to learn how to love God or Krishna, then study Srimad Bhagavatam. And to understand Srimad Bhagavatam, the preliminary study is Bhagavad Gita. So, study Bhagavad Gita to understand the real nature or identification of God and yourself and your relationship, and then when you are little conversant, when you are prepared that yes, Krishna is the only lovable object, then next book you take Srimad Bhagavatam and you go on. Then just like Bhagavad Gita as it is entrance, just like students, they pass their school examination, then enters into the college. So, you pass your school examination, how to love God, by studying Bhagavad Gita as it is, then study Srimad Bhagavatam, and that is graduate study, and when you are still further advanced, postgraduate, then study teachings of Lord Jesus. So there is no difficulty. The fact is that we have to learn how to love Krishna. So direction is there, and method is there, and we are trying to serve you as far as possible. We are sending our boys in the streets and the town to invite you. And if you kindly take up this opportunity, then your life will be successful. Prema puvarthamaha. Because this human form of life is meant for developing love for God. Because in all other life, we have loved. We have loved. We have loved our children, we have loved our wife, we have loved our nest, in the bird's life, in the beast's life. There is love. There is no necessity of teaching a bird or beast how to love the children. There is no necessity. Because that is natural. To love your home, to love your country, to love your husband, to love your children, to love your wife, so on. All this love, more or less, there are in the animal kingdom. But that sort of love will not give you happiness. You will be frustrated. Because this body is temporary. Therefore, all these loving affairs are also temporary. And they are not pure. They are simply a perverted reflection of the pure love that is existing between you and Krishna. So if you want really peace, if you really want satisfaction, if you don't want to be confused, then try to love Krishna. This is the plain program. Then your life will be successful. The Krishna consciousness movement is not something manufactured to mislead and bluff the people. It is most authorized movement, Vedic literature, the Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Vedanta Sutra, Puranam, and many great saintly persons adopted this means, and the vivid example is Lord Chaitanya. You see his picture, he's in the dancing mood. So, we have to learn this art. Then our life will be successful. You haven't got to practice anything artificial and speculating and bother your brain and so on. Since you have the instinct for loving others. That is instinctive, natural. Simply we are misplacing love and therefore we are frustrated. Confused. So, if you don't want to be confused, if you don't want to be frustrated, then try to love Krishna and you will feel yourself how we are making progress in peacefulness, in happiness, in everything that you want. Thank you. Any question?
Prabhupada, is it all right for us to read the Srimad Bhagavatam after we receive your Bhagavad Gita when it comes out? Or should we just completely devote all our time to studying the Bhagavad Gita as it is, and then we progress from there? Or should we continue our study of the Srimad Bhagavatam?
No, we should read Bhagavad Gita as it is. And this is only a preliminary division in the spiritual platform. Everything is absolute. If you read Bhagavad Gita, you will find the same proposition as in the Srimad Bhagavatam. It is not that because you are studying Srimad Bhagavatam that you haven't got to study Bhagavad Gita. It is not like that. You read these literatures and chant Hare Krishna, follow the rules and regulations and live happily. Our program is very happy program. We chant, we dance, we eat Krishna Prasadam, we paint nice pictures of Krishna and see them nicely decorated, and we read philosophy. So what do you want more?
How and why did we lose awareness of our true love for Krishna in the beginning?
How and why?
How and why did we lose our love for Krishna in the beginning?
No, not the love, just the awareness of the love, of our true love for Krishna.
So awareness is there. You love somebody, but you are meant to love Krishna that you have forgotten. So forgetfulness is also our nature. Sometimes we forget. And especially because we are very small, minute. Therefore, even I cannot remember exactly what I was doing last night at this time. So forgetfulness is not unnatural for us. And again, if somebody revives our memory, to accept that, that is also not unnatural. So our loving object is Krishna. Somehow or other we have forgotten. Don't trace the history when we forgot. That is useless labor. But we have forgotten, that is a fact. Now revive it. Here is reminder. So take opportunity. Don't try to history why you have forgotten and what was the date of my forgetfulness. Even if you know what is the use, you have forgotten. Take it. Just like if you go to a physician. He never asks you how you got this disease, what is the history of disease, at what day, at what time, infected. No. He simply feels your pulse and sees that you have got the disease and he gives you the medicine. Yes, take it. Similarly, we are suffering. That is a fact. Nobody can deny. Why you are suffering? Forgetting Krishna. That's all. Now you revive your memory about Krishna, you become happy. That's all. Very simple thing. Now don't try to find out the history when you forgot. You have forgotten. That is it. Because you are suffering. Now, here is an opportunity. Krishna consciousness movement. Revive your memory, your love for Krishna. Simple thing. Chant Hare Krishna, dance and take Krishna Prasada. And if you are not educated, you are illiterate here. Just you have got natural gift here. You have got natural tongue. So you can chant Hare Krishna and you can hear Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam from persons who are in the knowledge. So there is no impediment. No impediment. It does not require any pre-qualification. Simply you have to use whatever asset you have got. That's all. You must agree. That is important. Yes, I shall take to Krishna. That depends on you. Because you are independent. If you disagree, no, why shall I take to Krishna? So nobody can give you. But if you agree, it is here. Very easy. Take it.
Maybe you already answered this. I'm not sure, I didn't hear, but I have always been taught, since I was a little kid, to love God, and then I will love everything. Is God Krishna?
Yes. You have got any other God? Any other God than Krishna?
What was the question again?
You say,
Oh, no. I didn't
just
know.
try to understand what is God.
I didn't know that God was Krishna.
No, everything has got definition. Just like if I say this is watch. So it has a definition. Watch means it is round and there is a white dial and there are two hands, there are so many figures indicating time. Like that, I can give you some description. So anything, whatever you see or experience or try to understand, there must be some definition. So, when you speak of God, do you know what is the definition of God?
Yes, I thought it was love.
Love is not definition, love is the action. Yes, love. I love God, love is my activity. Yeah. But there must be some definition of God. That also you know, you now forget. Now, in one word they say, God is great. So how do you test one's greatness? Next point. If you say that this man is very great, now there must be some understanding how you estimate that he is great. These are different stages of understanding. So how do you understand that God is great? What is your calculation? That on this point, God is great. Just like in your Bible, it is said, God said, let there be creation. and there was creation. Is it not? Is it not statement? So here is greatness. He simply said, let there be creation, and there was creation. Can you do that? Suppose you are very nice carpenter. Can you say, let there be a chair, and at once there is a chair? Is it possible? Suppose you are a manufacturer of this watch. Can you say that, I say, let there be a watch, and there is immediately watch? That is not possible. Therefore God's name is Sattva Sankalpa. Sattva Sankalpa. Sattva Sankalpa means whatever he thinks, immediately it is present. Not only God, but those who have attained yogic perfection, they cannot desire like God, but almost wonderful things. A yogi, if he has got perfection, if he desires something, that I want this, immediately it is there. This is called Sattva Sankalpa. In this way, there are many examples. That is greatness. Just like the modern scientists, they are trying to fly some space machine in a good speed so that they can go to the moon planet. So many scientists of America, Russia and other countries are trying, but they cannot. Their Sputnik is coming back. But just see God's power. Millions of planets are floating just like swans. This is greatness. So any nonsense if he says that I am God, he is a rascal. God is great. You cannot compare yourself with God. There is no comparison. But the rascaldom is going on. Everyone is God. I am God. You are God. Then who is God? You show the power of God. Then you say, first deserve, then desire. What power we have got? Where all is dependent. So God is great and we are dependent on God. Therefore, natural conclusion is that we have to serve God. This is the whole point. Serving means with love. Unless, now just like these boys, my disciples, they are serving me. Whatever I say, they are immediately executing. Why? I am an Indian, I am a foreigner. 2 or 3 years ago, I was not known to them. Not they were known to me. Why they are doing that? Because it is love. The serving means developing love. So unless you develop your love for God, you cannot serve Him. Anywhere you give some service, it is based on love. Just like mother giving service to the helpless child. Why? Love. So similarly, our life will be perfect when our love is perfect with the perfect Supreme Personality of God. Then it is all right. You have to learn this. This is Krishna consciousness. In relationship with Krishna. Just like I am loving my disciples are loving me. What is the medium? Krishna. Yes.
Is Rama synonymous with Jesus?
Yes.
Rama synonymous, the same as Jesus.
Synonymous, not exactly synonymous, but identical. Synonymous cannot be said. Identical.
Oh, identical.
Yes. In the absolute platform, everything is identical. In the relative world also, just like anything you take, it is material. So material identity. Similarly, in the spiritual world, everything is spiritual. So, in the spiritual world, God, and God is God's son, or God's friend, or God's lover, everyone is in the same platform, spiritual, therefore they are identical.
But doesn't Rama refer to a man that was born, I'm not sure, India or something, and Christ who was born in Europe? Two different men, but still the same.
Yes, the son is every day born in India, born in Europe, born in America. Does it mean that is Indian or American or Chinese?
No, that's not what it is.
Therefore, it is like that when this is our limited knowledge. We have been told in that way. But God is great, just like the sun is great. Therefore, even the sun is seen in India or in America or China or anywhere, any part of the world, any part of the universe, the sun is one. Nobody can say, oh, it is American sun and it is Indian sun. So either Jesus Christ or Rama or Krishna, whoever comes from the kingdom of God, they are the same. There is no difference. But the difference is, just like in your country, temperature of sun is less. And in the tropical country, the temperature of the sun is very great. Does it mean the sun's temperature is changed? It is according to the reception. The atmosphere of this country is so surcharged that you cannot receive the sunshine properly. But the sunshine distributes its shining everywhere, same. Similarly, according to the country, according to the circumstances, according to the planet, God is manifested differently, but He is not different. You are wrapping your body with some winter cloth, same time telegraph in India, they are running fan. Why the temperature is different? Therefore, whatever Lord Jesus Christ says, or whatever Krishna says, or Rama says, that is in terms of the place, in terms of the circumstances, atmosphere, persons, hearer, there is difference. One thing which I try to convince a child, it's not possible to teach the same thing to his father. Or a child cannot understand what is sex life, but a young man can understand. The same child, when he will be grown up, he will know. So you do not think that everyone can understand everything. So Bible is spoken under certain circumstances, Bhagavad Gita is spoken under certain circumstances. It is a difference of the circumstances. Otherwise, the principle is the same. In the Bible also it is said, love God, and Bhagavad Gita also said, love God. There is no difference.
Prabhupada, what is the nature of anger? How is anger?
No, anger means lust. When you are lusty and your lust is not fulfilled, you become angry. That's all. There is another feature of the lust, kama isha krodha rajaguna samudbhava. When you are too much influenced with the modes of passion, you become lusty. And when your lust is not fulfilled, then you are angry. Next stage. And next stage is that there is bewilderment. And the next stage is pranashyati. Then you are lost. Therefore, one has to control this lust and anger. This controlling means you have to put yourself in the modes of goodness, not in the modes of passion. There are three modes of material nature. Modes of ignorance, modes of passion, and modes of goodness. Therefore, if anyone wants to know the science of God, then he has to keep himself on the modes of goodness. Otherwise he cannot. Therefore we are teaching our students that you don't do this, you don't do this, you don't do this, you don't do this. Because he has to keep himself on the modes of goodness, otherwise he will not be able to understand. Krishna consciousness cannot be understood on the platform of ignorance and passion. The whole world is under the influence of ignorance and passion. But this method is so simple that if you simply follow the four principles of restriction and chant Hare Krishna, you are immediately surpassing all the modes of material life. So the anger is on the platform of passion. Yeah.
Can you explain subordination again?
Explain subordination again.
Subordination, that it is simple. You are subordinate. You don't understand what is subordination? Is it very difficult? Are you not subordinate to somebody?
Well, yeah, I suppose you could say.
Yes. You must. Everyone. Everyone must be subordinate, insubordinate.
In a spiritual sense, though, I don't feel subordinate to.
First of all, you understand what is spiritual life. Then, in the spiritual sense also, you are subordinate. Because your nature is subordinate. Spiritual, what do you mean by spiritual and material?
Well, like, my body is in a particular place, in time and all that jazz. And if I have a job, then I'm subordinate to my boss. But my whole being, my real being, my inner being I don't think that I am subordinate to my boss. I think that we would be more or less equal.
Yeah.
Yes,
This consciousness is very nice. That you are feeling dissatisfaction being subordinate to your boss. Is that right?
No, that's not right.
Then?
I don't especially.
Anyone?
I don't think that, well, speaking about the specific incident, it isn't necessarily true that I wouldn't want, or that I would feel jealous of this guy because he was over me. But I just feel that as beings, we are more or less all equal. It's kind of a philosophy that I have. I don't feel that I have to bow down to anybody. I don't feel
Why?
that anybody should bow down to me.
Why? You do not bow down. Why?
Because I don't feel that I owe him anything or he owes me anything.
So that is the disease. We are forced to bow down, and we think that I don't like to bow down. This is the disease.
He didn't force me to bow down.
Yes.
He isn't forcing me to do anything. I'm just kind of there, and he's kind of
No, that try to understand. It is very nice question. You say that I do not want to bow down. Is it not?
That's basically true, yes.
Yes. Why?
Because I don't feel like I'm here to...
That is the disease. You have diagnosed your own disease. That is the disease of materialism. Everyone is thinking that I want to be master. I don't wish to bow down myself. Everyone is thinking, not only yours. Just let me finish this. This is the disease, material disease. First of all, try to understand. It is not your disease or my disease or everyone's disease is there. That why shall I bow down? Why shall I become subordinate? But nature is forcing me to become subordinate. Now who wants to meet death? Why people are dying? Can you answer this?
Why are people dying?
Yes. Nobody wants to die.
I thought it was
Just try to understand.
biological.
Who is here? That means biological force. You are subordinate to biology. Then why do you say that you are independent?
Well, I feel that I don't.
You are feeling wrongly. That is my point. That is your disease.
I'm feeling wrong.
Yes, wrongly.
Wrong.
Yes. You are subordinate. You must have to bow down. When death is there, you cannot say, I don't obey you. Therefore you are subordinate.
I am subordinate to God. Yes.
No, don't forget God.
Okay.
Just now we are speaking common sense.
Krishna. I don't.
No, don't speak of Krishna. That is far away. You just try to understand that you do not want to die. Why you are forced to death?
Why am I supposed to?
Yes, because you are subordinate.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Then you understand your position, that you are subordinate. You cannot declare that I am free, I am not subordinate. If you are wishing that I don't wish to be subordinate, don't wish to bow down, that is your disease.
What do you want me to? I mean, what?
The first of all, try to understand your disease, then we shall diagnose your medicine.
I'm feeling wrongly. Okay,
Yes.
but who do I? Or what? What exactly do I bow down to? I mean.
You are bound down to everyone. You are bound down to death. You are bound down to disease. You are bound down to old age. You are bound down to so many things. You are forced. And still you are thinking that I cannot bow down. I don't like. Because you are saying I don't like, therefore you are being forced. You have to bow down. Why you forget your position? That is our disease. Therefore, the next process is that I am being forced to bow down. Now you have to find out where I shall be happy even by bowing down. That is Krishna. Your bowing down will not be stopped because you are meant for that. But if you bow down to Krishna and Krishna's representative, you become happy. That's it. You have to bow down. If you don't bow down to Krishna and his representative, then you will be forced to bow down something else, Maya. That is your position. You cannot be free at any moment. But you will be free, just like a child He is 24 hours bowing down to his parents. He is happy. He is happy. Mother says, my dear child, please come down, sit down here. Yes. He is happy. This is the nature. But simply you have to seek out where you have to bow down. That's all. That is Krishna. You cannot stop your bowing down. But you have to seek where you have to bow down. That's all. If you artificially think that I am not going to bow down anyone, I am independent, then you will suffer. Simply you have to seek out the proper place where you have to bow down. That's it. Now,